My dear students, I think in the previous session we discussed few numericals related to the hexagonal lamina. Now in this today's session we will discuss the pentagonal lamina. Clear? And I think today I am going to discuss some numericals related to the pentagonal lamina. First of all, I am going to take the problem number 19, which a pentagonal lamina of head 25 mm is resting on one of its sides on HP. One of its sides and HP. Here the first point I do it, and surface makes 60 degree to HP and resting edge at an angle of 45 degrees to VP. So it's given an angle both HP and VP. Now this is what exactly the sample copy of the pentagonal plane surface what I have made here, no? And before going to just have a understanding of the steps to be followed to solve the numerical, I am going to explain the fundamental things related to the pentagonal lamina. Now, basic two positions for pentagonal lamina, which is the general two case for all the numericals related to the pentagonal plane surface. Now, as I told very clearly, you can see here. So this is an edge condition, and this is what exactly the other 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is one edge and the other 4 faces. Now, if a pentagonal lamina is resting on one of its sides, when it is given the sentence one of its sides on HP, so this is the case where you need to follow. This is the first case. Clear? This is the first case where you need to follow. And if it is a case where it is given in one of its corner instead of sides or edge, if it is given a corner condition, this you need to follow. Now for example, if you take, this is what exactly the VP and this is HP. Here. Now it is given 40, it is resting on one of its sides on HP. Clear? So this is what exactly sides on HP. If you say this sides on HP, automatically this corner touches VP. So when you rotate this HP in such a way that, so it will be in the same condition. Now exactly I told very clearly, we are rotating this HP with an angle of 90 degrees so that VP and HP will coincide. Now I will I am explaining again. 25 mm sides rest on one of its sides and HP. This is what exactly the side. So when you are rotating this HP with an angle of 90 degree, so this will be the same case what you can expect here. So this is the case. Clear? This is what exactly the one of its sides on HP. Now the second case is resting on one of its corner. We just return it. Now generally it's an edge always has 2 points. Edge always has 2 points. And corner always has 1 point. So this is, you need to remember. So edge has got 2 points AE and corner has only 1 point A. So this is the fundamental steps which you need to follow for a pentagonal laminar pentagonal plane surface. Now I am going to discuss something related to the present numerical. So this is 25 mm sides of pentagon resting on one of its sides and it's pictured very clearly. If you place like this, if you rotate, so this will be the case where exactly we are getting this. So this is A, B, C, D and E. So when you project this from this side, it is A dash, E dash. This is an edge condition. So where you get 2 points, this will be an edge condition. Clear? I think I am going to explain a few of the steps to be followed. Construct regular pentagonal lamina. I am going to explain how to construct the pentagonal lamina, like how I explained in the previous case related to the hexagonal lamina. Now, so where exactly you draw 25 mm line first, then put your compass, mark 108 degree from this point, and after 108 degree just project an unknown length line. Similarly here also mark 108 degree and project unknown length line. With the compass take 25 mm, from here just cut an arc, from here just cut an arc. From here once again just cut an arc, from here just cut an arc. So you will get from this 108 degree you will get A to B and E to D. From B to C 1 arc and D to C 1 arc. So that's what I discussed in point 1. Consider rectangular pentagonal lamina with sides 25 mm with both ends A and E. Both ends A and D measures 108 degree. Cut an arc of 25 mm from A to B and E to D. That's what I given it. Same arc to get point C, from D to C and B to C to get point C. So I have shown in 1. So this is what exactly the first case where you need to construct both front view as well as top view. I think I could able to understand how to construct a pentagonal laminar plane surface. Now come to the second position of point B. Now rotate top view line of this one with an angle of 60 degree. Then transfer all the two lengths from A dash to B dash on this 60 degree line and A dash to C dash on this 60 degree line, and mark a view line where exactly you are viewing from this side, the top side, and you will just draw horizontal projection lines and vertical projection line to construct one more pentagonal lamina as shown in figure 2. That is what exactly I showed in point, I discussed in point B. Now when it comes to point C, with box method reconstruct this. I told very clearly this is a box method, rectangle box method. Reconstruct this pentagon such a way that this A and D should be placed on 45 degree line. Yes, given very clearly 45 degrees to VP. Now we finish 60 degrees to HP and 45 degrees to VP. Draw 45 degree line first. On this 45 degree line, you keep your hand like this type. So this will be A and B. So this A and B will be placed like this. This is A and E. Then remaining as it is. Keep your hand, then rotate it. Similarly, I am explaining. This is the case A and E. Then keep it here. So reconstruct this with the box method and draw horizontal lines and vertical projection lines to get one more pentagon as per the marking which is shown in the position 4. This is what exactly point C and D tells about this. And similarly, the same kind of a pentagonal plane surface you can solve with the problem number 20 and 21, which will be given for assignment. Thank you for watching.